she gets me at 8 in the morning. One of my favorite things about Sophia is that she's either late or she's either really early. And so it's been really fun to get to know her in the morning. To me, she speaks like an adult. She's extremely mature. I enjoy spending time with her. She's kind of got that quirky, goofy personality that absolutely everyone loves in our school. Wish you were here sooner, because you're definitely one of my favorites. So ladies and gentlemen, Sophia.
Hi everybody, thank you for coming to my senior presentation. My name is Sophia Aguilar, Haase, and this has been my adventure throughout high school. So starting off with academics, I have 10 credits of college courses, and which I've taken EW, Mass Media, and Speech with Mr. Fournier, and I have taken EW Political Science with Mr. Soliday, and CWU Biology 201 with Mr. Haase. And one of my favorites was Biology 201 because it really is setting me up for my pathway and what I want to do after high school. And right now we're working on blood pressure, we're working on the heart, cardiovascular, which is really interesting to me because that is kind of something that I need to know for what I want to do after high school. And another favorite class of mine was Mystery and Suspense with Miss Koth. One of my favorite things is horror movies. I kind of watch them all the time. So we did watch a lot of movies, took notes, read books. And one of my favorite movies from that class was The Shawshank Redemption. I hadn't seen that movie before I had gotten into that class, so watching this movie and learning about it was really interesting for me. Extracurricular activities, I ran for Apple Blossom Royalty. Even though I didn't get anything, I didn't get a role in it, it was still really fun because the girls who ran with me, I barely knew them before that, and to get to talk to them and get to brainstorm with them for the dance we did and everything was really like an eye-opener for me because I usually don't talk to a lot of people and I'm usually just kept to myself, so that was really nice. I also did volleyball 8th grade and 9th grade year. That was also an eye-opener for me because before then I didn't do any kind of sports whatsoever. And there was a bunch of girls on that team that I didn't know very well, so of course I got to talk to them and I got to learn what they were about. And then mentoring my little brother, just usually helping him with schoolwork or if he needs help with anything, I'll always be there to help him out. Leadership roles, I took a leadership class with Miss Teague, where we created posters for multiple home games. We helped with state send-offs, we did peer celebrations, and we created games and led them for a middle school class. And we taught them how to play those games in the old gym, and that was pretty fun. And we also participated in icebreakers, and I don't really like icebreakers, because that's a chance where like I have to talk. But being in this class really did help with that. Community contributions, I have 45 hours in total of community service. A good one for me was the Manson Chamber of Commerce, like I said. That was a pretty eye-opener for me because, of course, getting to talk to new people and getting to talk to the older people. And then Old Mill Park Easter egg hunt, that was also really fun. I really enjoyed that because we just got to hide eggs around Old Mill Park. And I do kind of believe I kind of hid some of the eggs a little too high up, so I kind of had to move them before the egg hunt actually started. But it was really fun getting to see a bunch of kids run around outside and have fun. For pathway preparation, first I did a networking interview with Augustine Venegas, and he has tons of roles in Lake Chelan Health. And so really I just got to sit down and talk with him on what he did to get where he was at, and just what it would look like for me to get into the hospital. I also, like I said, did Biology 201, which also helped me with Starting with gratitude, the first person I want to thank is Miss Griffith. She was my Algebra 2 teacher, and I really want to thank her because I was never really good at math, so I really liked her teaching style, and she just made it make sense. So I really thank you for that, Miss Griffith. I also want to say thank you to Mr. Fournier. I've never had a dull moment in his class. He always has a positive mood to bring to the class, and that's what I really like about him. Because if I'm having a bad day or, something's going on in my mind, he'll be there to be the one to ask what's wrong and to talk with me about it, and I'm really thankful for him with that. As well as Miss Teague, she's also another one that brings positive mood into the classroom. And every single morning, or any time that I go in there, she never stops to says hi to me and asks me how I've been, and how I'm doing. So I really thank her for that too. Family and friends, I just want to start off by saying thank you to really my whole family. You guys helped me out with everything, and I never really wanted to graduate after high school. I never wanted to go to college. That thought never crossed my mind. But watching my sister Ava graduate was really an eye-opener for me, because that made me feel like I did have something to look up to. And I just want to thank you guys for everything, because I really wouldn't have made it here without you guys. For my next steps, I'm planning on going to Wenatchee Valley College to become an RN. So I'll receive my associate's degree in nursing, and I'm not sure where yet. I haven't really had the chance to think it out, but after I do get my associate's degree, I want to go back and receive my bachelor's of science in nursing to become a registered nurse. And thank you all for coming to my presentation.